Hey everyone, my name's Slender and I'm going to show you guys how to obtain and mine silver in V-Rising. Let's go. So I'm not going to lie, silver's kind of a tricky one. You know, you can't just go all willy-nilly into the silver mine and start mining silver. You've got to kind of prepare. This is another one of those things. And you know, I kind of see this in a lot of the different aspects of the game. You've got to prepare for it. So where is it located? Well, there's two different ways you can find it. I mean, there's a couple silver veins in the world, I guess. I was like searching over here and just could not find these two. The silver is going to be in the silver mine right over here. And I'll show you guys in the in-game map right in here, Sacred Silver Mine. That's where you're going to get all your silver. So you're going to want to unlock the way gates, make sure you can, you know, travel over there a little bit quicker. It just makes things easier. I'd open up all the different way gates. But yeah, you got to go in there and you've got to have some silver resistance stuff. So there's a couple ways you can go about doing this. Any kind of, you guys should all have a cape by now, and most of them are going to have your silver resistance rating. But I'm using the Phantom's Veil because it, you know, it's a great cape. Check it out. And on top of that, you're also going to want to have some silver resistance potions. So there's two different types of silver resistance potions you can make. One of them is the big one. This one gives you 50 silver resistance rating, and the other one only gives you 15, but this one's going to be a lot easier to make. And I'm going to show you guys how to make both of them right now. So step one, you're going to need your alchemy table. Definitely going to have to start out with that, and that is unlocked with Clive the Firestarter. So to find Clive, you're going to want to go to your blood altar. You're going to have to be at least right around level 30. And he's kind of a tough one to fight. If you haven't fought him, or you need help on how to fight him, check out my Clive the Firestarter video. And yeah, once you beat him, you actually unlock the alchemy table. Once you unlock the alchemy table, you're going to, now with all the different crafting stations, you're going to want to get all these bonuses. So to get these bonuses, first of all, you've got to build it in its own room, and you have to have walls or doorways and walls. As long as it's got a floor, doorways / walls, you're going to get that confined bonus. And then you're also going to want to, reduce the crafting material costs. It's going to help big time, trust me. And you need to get the alchemy floor unlocked. And that's what this looks like right here. And you just press B, you go to castle, floors, and here's your alchemy lab floor. And you actually get two options, the exemplar pattern or the Viridis pattern. It doesn't matter, either one's going to work fine. And you're going to have that in the room. You know, you're going to have these in the entire room. You can't just have one little square. You're going to have to do the whole thing. So once you have all that done, you're going to get both the reduction of materials, which is huge, and you're also going to get, it's going to be much quicker to make these potions by 25% by having an enclosed room. So for the purpose of this video, we're just going to focus on the silver resistance brew because that's the one that you're going to unlock first. It's a hell of a lot easier to make than the potion. The potion is going to be much better, and you're definitely going to want that later on in the game, especially if you plan on carrying like a whole inventory full of silver. It starts to hurt really bad, but we're going to focus on just the beginning one. It's a lot easier. So for the silver resistance brew, you are going to need snowflowers, which are pretty easy to come by, and water-filled canteens. And these are actually pretty easy to make too. So you're going to do all of this in the tannery. So for the tannery, you're going to have to make some leather and get some plant fiber. And that's going to give you some empty canteens. And I would mass produce these because you're going to want to use these for your health pots. I don't go anywhere without having at least a full stack of blood rose brews. And those are going to require the canteens as well. And it's actually cool. If you build enough tanneries, you can get like a nice assembly line going for these potions. And so that you'll always have them available. And to unlock the tannery, you're going to have to fight and kill Keely the Frost Archer. And she is right over here. Right over at the Bandit Trapper Camp. And that's over by, I guess you can consider it the Farbane Woods. So Keely the Frost Archer is right over here, and Clive the Firestarter is way over here on the west side of the map, over at the Bandit Sulfur Quarry. So there's your two guys that you're going to have to unlock or kill to unlock both the tannery and the alchemy table. Once you kill both of them, you're ready to go. So Keely the Frost Archer, again, she's going to give you the tannery and also the empty canteen and leather. So you should probably already be there by now. But if not, you know, that's what you have to do. That's part of the progression. So once you have the tannery unlocked, it's super, super easy. You're just going to take your leather, which you get from, you know, just animal hides. Super, super easy, really basic. So you just take your leather, you throw it in there with some plant fiber, and bam, you have got some empty canteens. Yes, I have my settings turned up so it's much faster, just for the purposes of this video. So once you have your empty canteens, you're going to want to come over to wherever your water source is. Now you could do a well, you can make one of these fountains, whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. Now once you have your well up and running or your fountain, you just simply open up your inventory and just right click on your empty canteen, and it's going to convert it to a water-filled canteen. And you can just spam it, it starts stacking it up for you. So now I have 7 water-filled canteens. And once you have your water-filled canteens, now we're going to need to get some snowflowers. So there's several ways to do this. The best way is to find some snowflower seeds. And if you don't know where to get seeds, check out my farming video and I explain the whole thing. But I've already got some snowflowers somewhere around here. Actually, I already harvested them also, my bad. But I have a big stockpile of flowers. So here's my stockpile of flowers, and I got all these from my farm. You know, they grow super fast, it's super easy. You just need to find the seeds, get your own little farm going. But if you don't have a farm, you don't have any seeds, you could just go out in the wild and pick them. And in order to find them, you just go to the mapgenie.io, very good map. And this is actually the only map I use. And you want to click hide all so that you can hide all these icons that pop up. And you want to go down to Snowflower, which is, oh, I've already got it turned on right here. And yeah, you just go around, pick them, and it doesn't take very many. So once you have your snowflowers, you just bring those and the water-filled canteens over to your alchemy table. Now, once you have everything in your inventory, you don't even have to put it in here. You just have to have the stuff on you, on your person. So I'm actually going to take all this stuff out and just start left clicking, and you'll get a queue going of all your silver resistance brews. And now we have finally got there. Now we're ready, almost ready to go farm our silver. So we're going to take these, and we're also going to look at all the different capes that will give you some kind of silver resistance rating. And the easiest one to get, in my opinion, is probably going to be this lady right over here. So anytime you're trying to craft something, or maybe you see a video, or you're looking for a particular crafting station, if you can't figure it out, check the blood altar and start going through some of these guys, and it'll show you, who drops what. But for a pretty decent cloak that's going to give you some silver resistance rating is the Hunter's Cloak. And that's by taking out Beatrice the Tailor. She's super easy. Again, I have a video on that as well. So go check it out. You just have to track her down and kill her. She doesn't even attack. She just runs the whole time. But if you don't want to watch the video, let me show you really quick where she's at. So Beatrice is up at the Dunley Farmlands area at Dawnbreak Village right here. So I'll zoom in a little bit. Right there in the little town square. Just, kill her, extract the blood, and then you can finally make your Hunter's Cloak. And it's a great cloak. I use that for quite a while. So the Hunter's Cloak is going to give you 18 max health, stun resistance rating, garlic, and 15 silver resistance rating. And you're going to need all the silver that you can get. And even the one that I'm wearing now only has 15. So this is a pretty decent cloak that'll, get you through pretty far in the game. And the cloak is going to be made at your tailoring bench right here. It's going to just cost 6 cotton yarn. And to make cotton yarn, you just go get the cotton. It's only 15 per cotton yarn. I think you need 6 of them. So if you don't know where to find cotton yarn, guess where to go. You got it, the V Rising map. So once you're at the V Rising map, go ahead and just hide all, and then you're just going to search for cotton. All right, so you can just type cotton in the search, and it will pull up all the different places that will give you cotton. And there's a bunch of cotton farms in the Dunley Farmlands. You go there, you just farm it just like any other crop or whatever, and that's how you get your cotton. And another thing about Beatrice is she's going to actually open up the loom for you so that you can make it. and she's going to give you the recipe to actually make the cotton yarn. So she's definitely going to be somebody you're going to have to get this nice cloak. And then for the actual tailoring bench, you're going to need to get Quincy the Bandit Key. And Quincy's up at the very top of the Farbane Woods right here. And I believe you're going to have to either, like I said, it's a process. You're going to have to either get some explosives. I think this is the guy, or you can turn into a bear and break down the barriers to get up there. And to unlock the bear form, you're going to have to find Ferocious Bear, and he is located in the very east of Farbane Woods, right over here. And then once you kill him, you can finally get your bear form and knock down any barriers that require, explosives. It's pretty cool. And it's also good for healing, gives you some passive healing as bear form too. And thank you, whoever showed me that in my comments. Big, big, big tip. All right, so once you have all your cotton, you're going to make some cotton yarn. Again, you just need 6 of them. All right, so there's our 6 cotton, and then you just come right over to the tailoring bench. And it might cost you more if you don't have the matching floor. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and let me just grab all these things. And now we're ready to make 1 hunter's cloak. All right, there's our hunter's cloak. All right, so now we have our cloak. We have our silver resistance brew, and together that's going to give you a rating of 30. So 15 from the potion and 15 from your cape. So now we're actually ready to go get some silver. And one more tip, don't ever put these, except for your blood rose, don't ever put these in your hotbars until you're actually there, ready to use them. I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally clicked on one. And when you're making some high level potions, that's a big hit. You don't want to do that. So if you have a limited amount of resources, just put them below. And when you're ready to go, when you get to the location, then pop it in your hotbar and get ready to go. So now we're going to take a trip over to Silverlight, and we're going to take this waypoint up here, or this waygate. And I never go anywhere without my trusty steed. I always have a horse. I don't know where they keep going. When I log in, they're gone most of the time, but yeah, that sucks. So anyway, we're going to get over to our waygate and go mine some silver. Now, I don't know if there's another entrance to this place, but I always go right here. So I just mark it on the map and let's go. So I like to clear out a spot and park my horse, so we're probably going to park him right over here. All right, so now we cleared all that out. We're going to go ahead and head up into the mines, and now is when you want to pop your silver resistance potion, so go ahead and put it in your hotbar. And we are ready to start mining some silver. So you can get silver by breaking, some of these things, but you're going to have so much you won't need to even worry about it. You could just hit these. And one other tip I find really useful is using your Reaper. So you can actually use your E ability, and it will harvest resources for you. And while that's going, you could just left click, hit your Q, and you'll have silver in no time. So I have 550, almost 1,000, and my health is good. I've got silver sickness, but I have so much resistance, 30 right now. So you just kind of want to keep an eye on that. And when you're ready to go, there's some ways that you can heal yourself. Like if you use Purgatory, you can heal yourself pretty good. And just basically, just take as much as you can safely. And once your health starts ticking down, it's probably time to go. So let's see how much I can get before I need to go. There's no silver in here. Oh, there's a little bit. All right, so now it gave me the little thing saying I'm carrying silver, and it's doing 1 damage. So I'm okay for now. All right, so now it's doing 18. It's kind of starting to hurt. but I think we can carry a little bit more. And I've got 1, 2, 3, almost 4 stacks. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start getting out of here because it's hurting. And the nice thing is, if you take too much damage, you can always just start dropping some silver until it goes down a little bit. That's probably what I'm gonna have to end up doing. Just get rid of some of it. Now, depending on your server, you might be able to teleport at that waypoint. I can on my server. I made a lot of the settings, you know, just made it much easier. But if not, you're just going to have to run all the way home. So it actually might be beneficial to make a castle somewhere close by, you know, like a little silver plant, and just use that just for, you know, nothing but silver, so you don't have to run all the way back, because it is a pain in the butt. And once you get home, just drop it straight in your forge. And there you go. Now, whatever you're getting your silver for, I'm sure you're trying to make dark silver. That's a process too, but that'll be for another video. So if you guys have any questions about anything I just did, hit me up, leave a comment. And if you're interested in more guides like this, like, subscribe, and stick around for some more videos. My name's Slender, and you guys all have a great day. Bye-bye.